Hey, welcome to another episode of Freedom on Fire. I'm your host, Robert Bob TV Brown. Look, I'm thinking about this. I just did a episode on The Rock is really considering running for president. You know who The Rock is. The actor, the former WWE, well, current still wrestles to this day, WWE champion, the People's Champion, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, said he is really seriously considering running for office. Now, if he's really considering running for office, I really don't think. Now, he's an independent that has voted Republican a lot, according to him. But I really don't think he should run as a Democrat. Why? Because right now, Democrats suck. But yet, if he decided to run as a Republican, it'll be the Republican version of Barack Obama, but with Republican principles. I doubt it, but you know what I mean. Here's why I think The Rock would possibly have a chance to be a strong front runner in 2020 on a Republican ticket.
Dwayne Johnson, otherwise known as The Rock, has been electrifying audiences ever since he began his entertainment career as a professional wrestler. After making the jump from wrestling ring to the red carpet, The Rock has become one of the world's most beloved action movie stars. Now, he's growing his media empire with hit HBO shows and more blockbuster movies. Where can The Rock go from here? In a recent profile in GQ, The Rock hints at a run for the White House, saying it's a very real possibility. But does Dwayne The Rock Johnson have what it takes to become leader of the free world? These are the top 5 reasons why The Rock should be our next president. Number 1, The Rock is living proof of the American dream. Johnson wrote on his Instagram that as a teenager, his family was evicted from their small home in Hawaii. This moment inspired him to start pumping iron at the local YMCA, which started him on the path to wrestling and soon fame and fortune. Number 2, The Rock has a fan base of millions. Between his Instagram followers, Twitter followers, and Facebook likes, The Rock has over 150 million followers on social media. His posts are uplifting and positive, often showcasing The Rock's busy work schedule of shooting, working out, and public appearances. Number 3, The Rock is very popular with military and law enforcement communities. He also worked in prisoner outreach, helping young offenders become rehabilitated with a military boot camp program, which is documented in the HBO series Rock and a Hard Place. Number 4, The Rock has bipartisan appeal. Rumor has it that Dwayne Johnson is actually a registered Republican. But in 2000, The Rock appeared at both the Republican and Democratic national conventions to help get younger voters more interested in the election. And number 5, The Rock is already getting endorsements. When asked about The Rock's potential campaign, Michael Moore told Variety, "Think about how safe we'd be if The Rock was president. Not Vin Diesel, The Rock." Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren has also tweeted her endorsement of The Rock's HBO show Ballers, but an endorsement to run for office can't be far behind. What do you think? Is The Rock presidential material? Let us know in the comments and keep watching for more of what's trending.
Number 1, The Rock built his fortune on his own. His talents and gifts got him to where he is. Sure, he's not a billionaire, but dude is a top mega star. He has a huge base. He got white women that will support him, youth that will support him. A lot of them going to be turning millennium. A lot of them going to be adults by the time 2020 come. Kids today will be adults by 2020 that loves The Rock. Men, black, white, it doesn't matter. They love The Rock. So I can go on and on. Even older women, they love The Rock. He's a handsome young man. You know, so the point is, Rock is very likable. Sort of like Barack Obama. Very likable. He has that aura, sort of like Barack Obama. He, as they said when Barack Obama was running for office, he's a well-spoken gentleman. Carries himself very well. Look good in the suit. And he probably can play the role of president. Now, can he legislate? That's a different story. Right now, I tell you the truth, I don't care. No, let me stop. I do care. I do care about policies and what you're going to run on. Trump really didn't have crap to run on. Somebody gave him something to run on, and he decided to just say, I'm running on these things. He didn't come up with that stuff. So I really believe that if The Rock do decide to throw his hat in running for office, he should run as a Republican. And that way, if Steve Bannon do decide to run, he will get his butt whooped. That way, if Trump decided to run again, he would get his butt whooped. He ain't going to out trash talk to Trump. He's not going to do what he did to those 17 candidates in the Republican field. He's not going to do that to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He ain't going to out trash talk him. He's not going to out stomp him. He's not going to out motivate. He's not going to out inspire. He's not going to do that. He already have a base that he already built, and it will just do more of a groundswell. He can end up getting minorities to come over to the Republican Party and vote for him. He could end up getting independents in a big number. He can. And last but not least, he will pull some Democrats, because some of these people that Dem exit, or even people that's still in the Democratic Party, will rather support him as a Republican if he's running on principles that's gonna be a blessing to people. So yes, I don't mind him running. He have to have a great platform, and that platform have to be progressive, which means it's got to progress America within before progress America and its interests outside of America. It got to promote people, lift people up, and bring people out. So I'm putting this pitch out for The Rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, to run for office. I know it sounds crazy, but he said he's considering it. So somebody got to motivate and inspire him. Run, dude. Run for office in 2020. Democrat is going to have a lot of not so good looking candidates. Now I'll go over that next. But Rock would be perfect to run in the Republican Party. Why? Because we need somebody to get Trump and Bannon out of this thing. If he end up being the nominee, I'd rather have him be the nominee and go against a Democrat than those two, Steve Bannon and Donald Trump. So Rock, I adjure you, run, but run as a new Republican. Even use that statement, a new Republican that really cares about people over corporations. The New Republican. Matter of fact, you can start a faction called a New Republican, kind of like the Tea Party. But I'm telling you, if The Rock decide to throw his hat, I believe he should not run as an independent. I believe he should not run as a Democrat. He should run as a Republican. We need somebody to phase out Trump. We don't need Trump winning that nominee going against a Democrat. Because 9 times out of 10, the way the Democratic Party is right now, that Democrat's going to lose, and we're going to get Trump for another 4 years. Rock run against the Trump, he'll boot Trump out, he'll boot Bannon out, and he'll be a great challenger. And if he does defeat a Democratic, as long as he's running on people lifting, people pushing principles, that's what I call it, people pushing up principles, and he have a legislative agenda to do that and a platform to do that, I think he'll make a fine president. Look, you got to get your people. You got to get your mind off what. You got to get your minds off labels. I always tell you that. Get your mind off labels. Labels are nothing but tools of segregation, and it's making the Democrats and the Republican Party look like a gang. Get rid of these labels. I don't even like being labeled progressives. I am an independent, and I believe in progressing America. If you are a candidate that's going to progress people, especially from the bottom, then work your way up to corporations, I will support you. If you are for a living wage, if you're for universal health care, if you're for no-cost college in the public school, if you're for these things, and I go on and on, you can look at the list below, I will vote for you. I don't give a crap if you're Republican, Democratic, Green Party, Red Too Damn High Party. I just don't give a crap. If I was Rock campaign manager, I would say run as a Republican and run on these principles, progressive principles. Still cater to the evangelical. But tell you the truth, if The Rock run for president, he really don't have to cater to the evangelicals. I would be termed a evangelical, but he do not have to really, kiss up to sort of kiss up to him, because he have a huge base of independents that will go for him. Minorities, a lot of minorities will go for him, will vote for him. Also, millenniums will vote for him by the drove. White women will vote for him that's familiar with him, especially younger white women. When I say younger, 55, actually 60 and down. White men and black men will support The Rock over Trump. So, look, That's just the bottom line. I mean, he will win. He will have a chance to win. If I was his manager, I would tell him to run as a Republican, but run on progressive populist principles. Hey, Sam Ronan is doing it. My good friend Sam Ronan, he's running as a Republican, and the reason he's running as a Republican because he knows where he live at is a heavily populated Republican district. He's not going to go through the red tape of trying to get people to switch over. No, I'll be what you are, and you vote for me based on my principles and my platform over anything. And I'm saying if The Rock do the same thing, run as a black or Samoan Republican, Samoan and black Republican with progressive principles, he'll boot out Trump, he'll boot out Bannon, and heck, he might boot out the person that running on the Democratic side. Like I said, I'm no respecter of person. I'm like my God. I don't care who you are. If you are going to be the person that's going to be helping and lifting up people, I got your back. Do I think Rock has a chance to win if he run? If he follow those principles that I just told him. Run as a Republican, beat out Bannon and Trump. They're not going to touch you. Your image far surpassed Trump image. You have an image of success just like Trump. Trump ain't going to trash talk you because you going to make him look stupid. You do have a loyal fan base. That base is growing every second. So he has a great shot to win. And long as he's running on progressive principles and lifting people up, he'll get a lot of votes, and he might can swing this thing out. All right, I'm Bob TV Freedom on 5. Peace. Hey, thank you for watching the webcast. By all means, make sure you like, subscribe, and share these videos. Go to YouTube right now and hit the notification button and hit the subscribe. And if you're interested in supporting the channel, by all means, there's a Patreon link. I will put a PayPal link, and the money toward that goes toward equipment, things like that. And last but not least, make sure you look at 2 sections down below. One is called Get to Know LS, the membership. The other one is Get to Know LS, the opportunity. What do you mean LS? LS is a program that called Legal Shield that I am an independent representative of. That company has nothing to do with my views. I fell in love with this program about a decade ago. I've been doing this for over a decade, offering the services to people to benefit and connecting people to the services, putting them in a position where equal justice under the law is not just on the Supreme Court building. It's actually becoming a reality in their lives by having this membership. And with this organization, not only will you be able to know about your rights in a certain area, but you'll know about how to exert and execute your right with the power of attorney, top-rated attorney, backing you no matter where you go without worrying about all this money coming out your pocket and things like that. So get to know LS, the member, financially. You can help contribute to this program by becoming a member. Some of the proceeds of being a member of LS goes toward Freedom on Fire and the Rob Report. I'm Robert Bob TV Brown. I thank you for being a huge support to what we do here. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.